Well, hello, happy quarantining, if you can call it happy. I'm Sam Ekstrom with Zone Coverage, and we're going to take you behind the curtain as to how us writers go about intrepidly researching the new Vikings players. We got to learn a 90-man roster at some point, and I'm just going to learn about some obscure players on the fly. I'm going to wear the hat, though, because branding. Take a look at this Vikings roster and learn about someone. How about Bralon Addison? He has 1 year experience. He's age 26. That already the math does not add up. Oh, he's a CFL guy. Okay, that's why he's got 1 year experience. He was with the Bears, it looks like, in 2016. Then he went to the CFL. Okay, so Bralon Addison is trying to be the next Brandon Zylstra. And we all know about the great career Brandon Zylstra had with the Vikings. He came from the CFL. And what does he do? He comes to Minnesota and he puts up one reception for 23 yards. Bralon. What are some other Bralons? Bralon Edwards. Spelled differently though. Braylon. How does one find CFL stats? Is it yards or meters that he recorded with the Toronto Argonauts and the Hamilton Tiger Cats? He's 5'9", 197. Seems like a slot kind of guy. Went to Oregon, so he and Dylan Mitchell can have a kinship, the fellow Oregon Ducks. 1,236 yards last year for the Hamilton Tiger Cats. 7 touchdowns. Not a bad season. 95 receptions and 16 games played. Okay, what did this guy do in college? Would have played with Mariota here because he was a 2012 through 15 contributor for the Ducks. 800 plus yards in his sophomore and junior seasons. Looks like he missed 2014. Why did he miss 2014? Tell me something. ACL tear. All right. He was a punt and kick return guy. All right. We've already uncovered so much about Bralon Addison. He's the only guy with his name. He's from the CFL. He's small, but I assume he's fast. Got a lot of yards last year. Let's see if he had a combine 40-yard dash. 4.67, not great. I'm not too worried about the 5'9" height thing. I think the Vikings care more about can you separate, do you have good hands? Chad Beebe. He was an undrafted free agent with Denver, first of all. Who is at Denver? Gary Kubiak. Kubiak connection. We found it. Everyone's got the Kubiak connection, I'm telling you. So the Broncos waived him in August, on cut day, I presume. Bears signed him later that year. He was activated from the practice squad late December, so he was basically active for 2 games, made 1 catch with the Bears. And it was a touchdown. No, I'm sorry. It was a first down. He lasted 1 year in the National Football League, and now he's back. He was a receiver in college. He was a running back in the pros and a receiver in the Canadian Football League. So I would guess he's a receiver now. It doesn't seem like the running back thing didn't really work out for him. Okay, let's look at the social media. Does he have the blue check mark? Yes. Hashtag underdog, but still a dog. Creative. 22,000 followers. Must be popular with the Hamilton Tiger Cats community. His last tweet? Bored. 3 hours ago. How about Instagram? You know, all the kids are on Instagram these days. Bralon Addison, there's him right off the top. Yeah, looks like he was on a beach recently. Underdog, still a dog. He's got t-shirts. So this is a marketing, this is a merchandising ploy. You know, if I were a scout though, if I were trying to figure these guys out, what they're all about, I would be looking at Facebook pages because you can tell a lot about a guy in their Facebook. In the Twitter, they've got the public persona thing going on. The Instagram, it's public. They're trying to craft an image. Facebook, that's where you learn about a person. You know, there's some telltale warning signs whether or not they're crazy. Are they just blind sharing infographics from random news sources? Probably crazy. Are they just starting up chats with people that are online saying, "What's up?" I mean, is this instant messenger? No. Are they inviting people to play random word games on Facebook? These are all signs that they probably aren't going to be a good cultural fit. Of course, the last thing we do, we just Google their names straight up, try to find some articles about them, see if they have any wacky off-field interests. OregonLive.com. Bralon Addison, movie buff and wide receiver. Addison was such a movie fan that he'd sometimes venture to theaters as far as Portland to catch new flicks on opening night. Google Map this. It's an hour and 42 minutes. This guy loves his movies. So what have we learned about Bralon Addison? He is a CFL alum. He's switched positions a little bit, dealt with injury adversity, found a way to make an impact in the CFL, then with the Broncos, Kubiak, then with the Bears, and now he's trying to get the job done with the Vikings. Well, that was fun. We learned something, we had some laughs, and we'll do it again soon. I'm Sam Ekstrom. Thanks for watching this awful, awful new show.